Oh, that's not for me. Okay. That's for everyone. I thought it was something super secret. I've got to do this boring technical shizness. This is the extent, pretty much, of what I do with YouTubey stuff. It's just turn that on and add that. Oh, I got to do the date. The most important thing. I got to write the date. What are we on? The 17th. The 17th of the 4th. This is the only day of this year that's by this number. What fun are we going to have today? Now that I've turned on the possibility engine, that's what I refer to these live streams now, possibility engine, because we don't know. You know, time is short. We've got to enjoy the day. We've got to have a little laugh, haven't we, frankly? So I need it. I need to have a little chuckle. What's the problem? I'm just sitting here talking to myself. But it's better than sitting here not talking to myself. Yeah, Where's the freaking thumbnail? 108, isn't it? Stream 108? No, stream 109. Ooh! It's not actually 109. That's just when I started doing the thumbnails. It's actually a lot more, but laziness won the day. So I just friggin'... What can I tell you? If I just press save on that, it takes an unusually long amount of time, but then it goes on. So... Come on, saving. Stop being rubbish. Come on. Okay, that is fine. That is posted. Good. Right. Oh, this is so boring. I just want to paint, pretty please. We're good. Marvellous. I'll just slide my incredibly pert buns over to see what's going on in the chat. Oh, there's people in here. Hello then, you little lovely you. Then sent me a fantastic Strawberry as well. Strawberry, Bomber, Scorpion. Why did I say it like that? Scorpion. Hello guys. Well, whilst I'm just have you paid Mrs. Magnus it? Little bit of an issue with Mrs. Magnus. I got a little sidetracked. Here's Mrs. Magnus. She is currently unassembled. I got a little distracted. I'll be honest. I got a little bit sidetracked gluing stuff. Hey, I'm just going to put some Vicks Vapor Rub on my nose as well. So hopefully I'm not just sniffing and wheezing. It's on the list. Assassin. It's certainly not the case that I didn't do it on purpose because you wanted it to. I didn't. It's not like I didn't assemble it because you said you wanted me to assemble it. It's not like I do anything like that. It's definitely not that, right? It's definitely not that. Oh, Frankie. Yeah, I do. It's Vicks Vapor Rub. I've just stuck a load up my nose. But it's not that you should be worried about, frankly. As long as I don't touch you, you'll be fine. So don't worry about anything else. Also, Frankie, I've got you figured out, buddy. I've got your number. Son. I know you like some fisticuffs, right? And I was thinking about this yesterday, late at night, in bed, under me duvet. I was thinking about you, and I know how I beat you in a fight. I've got it all figured out. There's no way you can defeat me in a fight. Now, the last fight I had was admittedly 12 years ago, where some man decided to try and put some broken glass into my face, and I had to stop him. But despite that lack of experience, I have it figured out. I really need to think of some colours. I definitely need some moot green. That's what I'm going to need. I'm going to need a pencil. That's as well. Tell me if you want to know. I can tell you how I'll defeat you. It's not going to change anything. So you're just going to have to accept that you're going to lose, frankly. The ancestors gave you the key? No. Right, well, okay, so I'm gonna voice you in this situation. My Irish accent isn't very good. It jumps wildly between Irish and Scottish, but I'm going to explain how I'll take you down, right? So, first things first, I've got the element of surprise. So, like, when you meet me, you'll be like, oh, what's that over there? It looks like a man. No, it's not. Something's wrong. It looks like a bunch of shapes. It just looks like a bunch of shapes, it does. And then at that point, when you're confused, and I've got you confused, you're not sure what's going on, I'll just start dancing, right? I'll just start dancing, and you'll be like, oh, is it hot in here? I'm feeling a little bit of hot. Oh, my neck's itching. Is my face red? Oh, there's a tingle betwixt me nevers, right? And at that point, when I've aroused you into a false sense of security, at that point, I'll attack. And I will attack with the speed of a cat, and I will deliver precisely 16 strikes in cat fashion. You know, that kind of like little fast face slapping. And the reason it's 16 is because that will reduce your hit points to 1. So that, because I'm not gonna take you down. I'm just gonna teach you a lesson. And that's how it goes. There you go. That's how it goes. You're welcome. You know, that's how you'd lose. Yeah, that's how I defeat you. I would arouse you into a false sense of security. Yep, I thought so. Yep, you wouldn't be able to defend against it. You wouldn't know what's going on, and before you know, bang, you're attacked. I'm going to sink this green into that recess. That eye is awfully in there, isn't it? So yeah, I didn't paint Mrs. Magnus or assemble her or do anything, even look at her. I didn't even spit in her general direction. However, I did do a lot of other stuff. No, he actually has 75 quadrillion hit points. That's just the devastating power of my strikes. He's a tank. Yeah, so all right, I wasn't expecting a comeback. I thought you guys would just be also incredibly impressed with my idea that there wouldn't be any comebacks, frankly. Oh yeah, so as you can see, I have here one of my orcs in their mega armor. I haven't bothered with the magnets. I've just glued them because time is ticking, table. What have I done? What time is ticking? What's going on? Time is ticking. Okay, thanks for that, Scorpion. I mean, this time is ticking thing. Now I feel I should speed up, right? Oh, time is ticking for Mrs. Magnus. I tell you what, Scorpion, I will definitely assemble Mrs. Magnus today. I wasn't even convinced by that, and I was saying it. I, Table, Bartholomew Table McTable, Horatio Tableton McTablestan, hereby declare that I shall assemble Mrs. Magnus for Scorpion Assassinan. There you go, I'll do it for you. See, there, I pledged. I gave you my full name now. Now that you know my full name, you can speak it and have dominion over me, so that's the problem, isn't it? I've just gone messed up, haven't I? So, yeah. I wasn't even going to put the green on these. Oh, so what I've done with these, I've glued the arms on and I've given extra shoulders. They need extra shoulders. They were a bit too rounded shoulders for my taste, so I just stuck on extra shoulders. And the reason I've gone all orky is because, you know, even though I'm probably going to deviate from the plan of not being able to afford 11th, I'm going to assemble stuff under the... Because I can not assemble stuff and then change my mind and get it, and then I've done it the wrong way around, or I can operate like I'm still going to get it, and then if I do, I haven't missed out on anything because I've already been painting stuff prior. Does that make sense? That's how it makes sense in my noodle. So that's what I'm thinking with that one. That is what I'm thinking. What's that, everyone? Drink some Megaforce. Okay. Have you noticed how quiet Frankie's got as well? He doesn't know what to think. He doesn't know what to think. He doesn't know what to think. Green, 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 green. Green. Easy. Next one. I need to do some greens on this. I want to green this thing here. This is something I want to green. I want this to be green. Oh, he's only gone and greened it. There we go. Just some lovely, lovely green. It's funny because throwing shapes is Irish slang for pre-fight gesticulation. Well, I didn't know that. I'm not throwing shapes. It's like man composed of shapes. Like, I'm so hideous in my physical visage that it will confuse your retina. You won't know what to make of it. You'll just be so confused. What did you think of the Discord and Streamlabs on your phone thing? So, I'm only loosely up to speed with that. I read your TikTok message right before I turned on the stream. And I saw something, I think, in your chat, Warden, that Chaos was saying. He was saying, I love Table lots and lots. He's so super lovely. I wish he could live in my mouth. But when he said that, what he said afterwards was, he said he wasn't sure how it's going to work with the technical things. But from what I understand, it's Streamlabs PC version and then Discord or something. I'm not sure exactly. I'm not sure exactly how that would work. I think it might even be the only solution, frankly. That's the green I'm going to do on there. Yep, that's fine. I need to do the greens on here. So I need to do greens on. Now, don't laugh at me for doing sub-assembly. It's just I couldn't find little goblin heads. That's why I'm doing sub-assembly, all right? So don't think I'm a convert of sub-assembly. I'm not. Don't think that I agree with you, filthy buggers. I don't agree with your assessment of sub-assembly being a good thing. I really don't. It's hideous. Call me on Discord on your phone and then go live on Streamlabs should work. I'm not. That smells like we've got to think about the fun to effort ratio. That sounds like deviating from my usual plan. And the word should. I'm not that flexible. I'm a little bit tardy. I don't do well with sharp turns and shoulds. Or we might have to just pretend. I don't know what to do. But although, that reminds me, 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. GMT and 7 p.m. till 9 p.m. GMT, these are KS's stream times. This is, I'm very excited about this. It will be the first KS live stream I can get in, and I'm super looking forward to it. It's going to be lovely. My elbow. It's going to be absolutely, absolutely lovely. You're going to love it. It's going to be so much fun. Well, I hope it's going to be so much fun. I'm in a bit of a bind, guys, because tomorrow it's so rare for me to get a day off that I'm worried that I'm putting too much pressure on it. And if I fire up the stream and I go a bit weird, it's going to just be awful because I've planned out that I can be on stream all day and we can just do whatever. And I'm worried that there's not enough and then I go sideways. But that's just good old-fashioned paranoia, right? That I should just dismiss that as nothing. Oh, wow, that's what I'm going to do anyway. I'm going to dismiss that as nothing. But I'm so looking forward to it. It's going to be delicious. Hopefully I don't get bored and do something else. Right, so that green's done, that green's done. So whilst we're waiting for greens, we can go ahead and check some arms. Let's check this guy's arms. So this guy's arms need some green. Yeah, it's true. We can't test anything prior. Yeah. I say we just go with whatever's easiest. We can give it a whirl. No, I don't want to give it a whirl. The issue is, if we give it a whirl and it doesn't work, then I've got a whole nother stream there and I've got to make a whole nother thumbnail. And I don't want to do that. That sounds like unfun for me. Am I just being a little bit of a diva? Am I being a spanner in the ointment? Spanner in the, what is the... We totally can test things. You just have to test. Oh! Okay, so we can test it. There we go. We totally can test it. Oops. Sorry. Thank you for talking in capitals. That's the only way you're going to get my attention. So now that I know. Also, Warden, again, thank you very much for saving me from committing fraud and getting my channel shut down. Really appreciate that. That's super nice of you. And also, I owe you a big kiss. I also owe Nold a big sloppy kiss as well for his part in that. But these guys, they totally saved me. Totally saved me. I mean, it's just, man, it just made me like him all the more. And then I had to look at his friggin' face cam and realized that I'm jealous of how he looks, the handsome bastard. And then I hated him again. But for a moment, before the jealousy set in, I liked him. Just for a moment. So if self-doubt was a man, he'd tell you to believe in yourself. If self-doubt was a man, he'd tell you that's too smart for me, Frankie. I don't get it. I don't get it, Frankie. It makes me angry. My primitive mind does not understand your doohickey thingy. I need to base coat these. He is, isn't he? Yeah, he is. I want I just want to morph into a little baby bird and live in his beard, you know? And he feeds me little snacks from time to time, and I come out, cheep, cheep, cheep. You know, I just want to snuggle up in there. Or better yet, I want him to dangle his chin over a waterfall. So the waterfall's this fresh mountain water's running through his beard, and I'm just below in a bikini, just bathing in that fresh beard stream water. Is that too much of a mental image? Let's just hang on. Let's just take a moment, because there was two things there, right? There was table hungry bird living in Warden's beard. If that wasn't bad enough, then you've got bikini table bathing under a bearded waterfall that is with fresh mountain water pouring through his chin. That's a double barrel horrendous image right there. I took myself by surprise then. Even the devil would be like, give yourself a chance to win table. You're right, Frankie. That's the only issue. It's pathetic, frankly. But it does, like I say, it's not all doom and gloom. Too much, yes. Accurate, also, yes. It's pretty bad, isn't it? It's pretty bad. That just popped out of my mind. Yeah, the oh, hang on a second. This wasn't the moot green I used. This one's all doobry doos. Hang on a second. It's a lovely image, a lovely, beautiful image. So shenanigans for today. What are we going to get up to? What are we going to do? I mean, I've already paid you all enough compliments for one stream. We should move away from that. This moot green's ruined. Do you know what I've realised, right? I was thinking about this also when I was planning my fight against Frankie. Room for another beard-dwelling face pigeon in there, Warden? I think I could squeeze myself in there. I think I could fit in that little shot. Wouldn't it be weird? Oh, hang on. Let me open the tab where he is. Wouldn't it be strange if he had his stream, right? So you imagine his setup, right? And then you see where that curtain is behind him, that my cheeky little face comes out. Just pops out from that curtain, you know? Just like, you know? Oh, it'd be lovely. Just come in there. Hello, Warden. Give us a go. Give us a kiss. Give us a go. Give us a kiss. Well, you know what's on table's mind, don't you? You know what he's thinking. Then there has been some base progress. In my hand, right now, I'll show you a little tiny peek. Oh, there is a base in there. There's a base in his hand. All I need to do is a tiny bit of milliput work, and I'm ready to spray. Right? It's already not as good as yours. I can tell it's already not as good as yours, but it will be going tomorrow. I'll milliput it tonight. The milliput will be dry by tomorrow, and then I will paint it in stream. That's what I'm thinking. So now, where's the good? Ah, there you are. There's the good moot green. But yeah, Ven, I'm very excited. But you single-handedly have inspired me to get on that, because I really like what you're doing with it. So I don't want to beat you. I don't think I can beat it. I think it's too good. But I just want to kind of, if I can instill just a moment of doubt in you, like give you a run for your money, then I'll take that. I'll take that. I don't want you just to walk away with a win. You know, I need you to at least sweat a teeny tiny bit, and I'll take that. But it is delicious, and I will show you mine. It's only the milliput that. It's only because it doesn't have the milliput on that I'm not showing it. I'm not trying to be like super secret. Oh, it's going to be amazing. You're the only one that sees the progress. Well, do you know what then, buddy old pal? You've just made me feel like a little special, little pretty little babes there. I will send you my base progress photos on. I'll do it on our little executive line in Instagram, okay? I'll send that to you. I can't send it now because I'm using my phone, but I will send that to you when we chat some more on Instagram. There are executive lines. Warden's got an executive line through to me directly on TikTok, and then has one on Instagram. Sprue Cave. Oh, I ain't saying. I'm not giving away anything from what Warden's doing. All I'm saying is that it's really, really cool. I really like it. So that's what I'm going to say. I'm not going to say anything else. I'm not going to. It's not for me to say. It's his. It's his call. It's his stuff. So I'm not going to. I'm not going to comment on that at all. Right, that's green. That's green. There's a tiny bit of green in there, but that is definitely token. I'm not doing any more in there. I will. I will obviously. I will. I will obviously do that. So I need to base coat these shoulder pads, and I need to figure out where I'm doing checkers on this. And I need to find some goblin heads, but I might not find that this stream. I'm going to paint this head. I'm going to paint this neck. Sorry, I'm going to do that. Let's do that. Good. Arms. Any bits of green I'm missing? Done, done, done. His bum's done. His biceps are done. That's everything on him. Right, so we just need to put on... I need a pencil. And I need some white. Some whites. And I need to drink some Megaforce. Oh, guys, it's nice to be on. It's nice to be on. Do you know what I've realised? Right? I've realised it that Warden and KS, and all of you, in fact, actually, but certainly Warden and KS because they're streaming on the regular, you're doomed. You're absolutely doomed. I'm dragging you kicking and screaming. When the channel takes off, I'm dragging you both kicking and screaming. You won't have a choice. Yeah, and I'm not going to apologize for it. I'm just going to drag you both kicking and screaming with me forever, and you won't be able to get away. You're just done. You're done. Oh, you sent a Sprue Cave update selfie. You guys are tight like that. Okay, I get it. Guess we know who will win. Ven's is really good. Mine is I'm going for subtle on mine, but also in my defense, I'm not very good at basing stuff. So there is also that issue. I mean, come on, don't get on my case about it, guys. Look, it's a basing competition. Of course, I'm not going to win it. I just want to try and come in. I don't know. If I could get like 10th, I'll be all right. Ooh. So this is the Urfriman Grey. But it's already starting to get a bit pickly. It looks a little bit like curdled milk. A little bit. But I need it. I need it to do my panels. Oh, that's quite a generous dollop I've put on there. That's quite a lot. 10th out of 5? You son of a... Yeah, I'll take it. 10th out of 5 is fine with me. At least I'm being recorded in the competition. I'll take that. That 100% I will take that. Yeah, that's fine. I will bribe my way to 10th. That's an awful lot of white I've mixed with Griffin Charger Grey. I really absolutely have to use that now. So let's get a really crummy brush. My yeah, that one will do. So I need to decide where I'm doing checker marks, right? I need to decide where I'm doing checker marks, and I need to decide where I'm doing stamps. So I think I'm going to do checker marks on this one. This one will be checker marks right here. So that will now be that, right? That's checker marks. Let's think of another one with checker marks. That might be checker marks. No, that's too fiddly. That's probably going to be a stamp if I can get a stamp in there. Checker marks on, let's go here, like an old sailing ship. Let's go here for checker marks on this bit, because we've got this red head here. So I think that will look very cool. I'm going to paint that as well in preparation for the checker marks. Now, the good thing about painting orcs is that you can friggin' be sloppy with it. In fact, you're meant to be. So that's that. Dibby dabs, dibby dabs, dibby dabs, dibby dabs, dibby dabs. That's that one and that one. I think that's enough checker marks. I'm going to just break up those edges there. Good. Do I want to do checker marks anywhere else? No, I don't. I think that's fine. Oh, this. No, that's going to be stamps. That's going to be stamps. Right, let's move this aside. Woo! Table strikes me less as a Book of Grudges type of guy, more of a Diary of Grievances type of guy. Is that Diary of Grievances? I do tend to remember slights. I don't know why, but I do tend to remember slights. Although I've got better at it, especially this year. Streaming has really helped me with that. So I don't tend to. No, I do hold on to things. I remember them, that's for sure. But do I seek revenge? No. I much prefer to punish the people I like than the people I don't like. Because the people I don't like, they don't deserve it. They don't deserve my attention, my time, my crafty schemes. However, people I like, yeah, I will totally mess with them, frankly. And the more I mess with you, typically, is the more I like you. So, yeah, go figure. Go figure. Don't enable me. Don't enable me. Don't promote the channel. If it goes, when it goes, you're all targets. I'm not even joking. That's not even a joke. You are all targets. I'm coming after all of you in some way, shape, or form. What's that, Warden? Bing bong. What's that at your door? Oh, 1,500 boxes, 1,500 bottles of talcum powder. Oh, well, you're gonna have to make do with that, aren't you? I guess you're gonna have to figure out some use for that. I'm totally gonna be doing, and I'm not even gonna mention it. I'm not gonna mention it. It's gonna happen, and I won't even talk about it. Oh, it's gonna be so deliciously good. Absolutely brilliant. I might do genuinely nice things as well, but I'm gonna do the stupid things. I might just, like send a man nappy to Ven full of Marmite just to see what he makes of it. I don't know. That's quite weak. That one is actually. I don't like that one. I think I can do better than that. I think I can definitely do better than that. The man nappy one is weak. That's weak. That's not good. That's not a good one. I can do better. Right. So base coated. Yeah, do these shoulders. So I'm kind of working on a few things because I've got 3 hours. So I'm just gonna. I'll send you a McChicken free mayo and a chicken patty. Wait, so you're just sending me mayonnaise? Oh, dude, don't get into a mayonnaise war with me. I will ship so much mayonnaise at you. I will buy a mayonnaise factory. Destination you. Yeah, don't think. Yeah, I'll meet you for the first time. We'll go to an event or something where we're doing something YouTubey stuff, and I will only be wearing mayonnaise. Yeah, get that out of your mind. That would be awful, won't it? That's how far I'll go with it. And no, that's just for starters. How far can we go on this mayonnaise roller coaster? Red, white. So I'm going to cut some corners with these as per usual because I don't believe in sub-assembly. I don't like sub-assembly. I don't even like fully assembly. This is kind of like I've just stuck extra bits on over bits I've painted. So that's kind of the sub-assembly curse because I didn't have to paint a lot of this orc, but I did. But not because I was planning on sub-assembling it. It's because I was planning on magnetizing it. But I changed my mind. So sub-assembly bad, which makes Warden and KS bad by association. So bad guys. Great painting, but terrible people. They're absolutely brilliant painting. What they make up for in painting skills, what they lack in being personable and nice people, they make up for in being good at painting. And they're really good at painting. Complete opposites. That's burned in there pretty deep, table. Jesus have mercy. The mayonnaise outfit. Yeah, that's it's a bit racy, isn't it? Clearly I'm trying to get into your nightmares and dreams today. Clearly that's my goal. Right, that's done. There's still a lot of white, but I can use that to mix up all my other colors, right? Can't I? That's what I can do. So I guess we should ink these greens. Can I just say as well, no one has at all complimented my built from scratch orc tank. This ain't a kit you can buy. No one has even mentioned it. We've been talking about mayonnaise and arousal and tingles, but no one's mentioned the damn tank. No one's mentioned it. Not a word. You ungrateful sons of, you just came for the tingles, didn't you? You didn't come for the model painting. You were watching the other channels. Oh, I knew it. Where's my orc flesh? You absolutely despicable people. Oh, Warden just self-censored himself. What unspeakable horribleness? Oh, he self-censored himself again. What horrible things is he talking to me? Oh wait, hang on. There's a private message. Hang on, he sent me a private message. Dear Lord, I see why you did delete that. That is, I mean, you hardly know my mother. What? How would you know that? What a despicable thing to say. Jeez, no wonder he put it in a private message. Absolutely filthy. I didn't even know you could do that with a carrot. I mean, unbelievably foul. Now we know what kind of guy he is. Now we know. It's just, don't listen to the typos thing. That is not. I mean, that is. I mean, I feel like I should call somebody about that message. That's a shock to the system. It's just, I'm sure that breaks the terms and conditions of being a civilized human being. It's just foul. No remorse. I'll do it again. I can't stop myself. I can't stop myself. You got to stop me. I'm going to keep on doing it. Oh, there's something about that that's very funny. Unremorseful is always a funny thing for me. And also overly apologetic for something that they haven't done. I love that as well. They are surefire wins for funds. It's just most amusing. Heaven help us when we get people in here that take anything of this seriously. Oh, they're going to be all over the show, aren't they? Whew. I'm sure going to look forward to not apologizing to them. That's going to be lovely. They're in the wrong place. Honestly, we already got our screening process going. We've seen them come in before, and they figure out pretty quickly that it's just not. They're just in the wrong. They're just in the wrong room. It's the wrong place for them. They figure it out pretty quick. Right. So what I want to do is I'm going to ink these. But I'm not overly concerned about mess because it's an orc, and the greens. Yeah, okay. You could probably argue that the green flesh plopping over onto the metal does look a bit lazy, and I'm going to agree. I'm going to immediately backpedal. I will clean up around the greens, but at this point, it doesn't really matter so much. They can't cancel what they can't explain. Yeah, or find. The old algorithm's got me buried under God knows what. But that's just how it is. So I say we blue tack the numbers and have some fun. That's the goal. Don't worry about it. You can't look at numbers and algorithms and metrics or whatever you call it. You can't look at any of those numbers. You can't do it. It just leads to you being miserable. You don't want to be one of those. You don't want to be one of those. I mean, some people, they're really good at it and they get a kick out of it. But for most humans, you don't want to be looking at the numbers. And I did it. I fell for it yesterday. I started trying to friggin' open my live stream like, hey, it's your boy, Table, because the AI help chat told me to. I'm not bulletproof. I'm susceptible to this rubbish. But yeah, thankfully I backed out. Because you just sound like everyone else. You don't want to sound like everyone else, or a robot for that matter. No, thank you. I'm good. Let's have a look. Quick, we're just doing tables. Tables, twice hourly beard check. How's that beard? Glistening. Yeah. Oh, that beard. I'd sure like to shower under that beard right about now. Let's go find. Come on, Warden. Let's turn the streams off and let's go find a stream. Come on. Let's go find a waterfall. Let's go. Let's do it. I got my bikini. Let's go. Yes. Warlord Games is on the way. It's true. Games Workshop is the girlfriend that just wants stuff from you and won't give you any attention. But I think that Warlord Games might be the girl I deserve. I'm just saying that. I think they will. I get the impression because I've been a bit Table in the emails, and they've got it. So I'm thinking they might be the one that I deserve. Oh, it's an email. Warlord Games have cancelled my partnership. Oh, well, easy go. What's that for? Wait, no, I didn't do that. Oh well, they've decided. Okay, so I'm no longer affiliated. Oh well, oopsie. Because I will inevitably muck it up. Let's be honest. But let's just see if we can have some fun along the way. But eventually you'll see me in an apology video. I'm terribly sorry for the things I said. Exactly how the girl you deserve goes normally. Yes. I think. I don't get that. God, I'm not smart. I don't understand what he means. He means that I think it's a compliment. I think he's saying I'm lovely. I'm going to take it as that. Thank you, Warden, for your compliment. I am indeed lovely. There's no green on that back of arm. Why did I say it like that? Back of arm. I will now be painting back of arm. There's the back of arm. You can notice that piston has been just chopped off. I got pretty lazy. I was like, I want to get this shoulder on in that position. I just cut a chunk off. The email of them breaking up with you was the moment you start really appreciating them. Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah. I showed appreciation and then they ended it. Yeah. They're going to go sponsor. They're going to go sponsor some bad boys. Yeah. I was too nice. Inked. Ah, this one needs some more as well. Let's do these. Again, I even mentioned it. I'm not going to mention the tank anymore. No one's commenting. So do you know what that tells me? I've made a bad tank. That's all that tells me. Or it's an elaborate ruse. I'm going to go with elaborate ruse because I think it's really good. It couldn't possibly that I've done something wrong. Couldn't possibly be that. So, yeah, everyone else is wrong but me. That is the standpoint I'm going to take. Everyone's wrong but me. That's surely the refuge of the arrogant, right? Everyone's wrong but me. I'll give you a big life tip here, right? Table's top tips. If everyone's annoying you in your day, you might be the problem. Maybe you need to have a little bit of a self-analysis. That's my theory. Table's top tips. You might be that guy. And that terrifies me. Another thing that terrifies me is, would I know if I was brain damaged, or would people be like, oh, he's trying, bless him, let's be nice, How would you know? How would you know if you're not just bonkers? You wouldn't, would you? It's a tough one. Now, this isn't dry, but I'm putting that ink on anyway, and I've made like a nice murky mess, so I'm doing that. This Vicks Vapor Rub is, I'm a little bit out of breath sitting here, frankly. Sitting here painting, I'm a little bit out of breath. I need to get some cardio in. That's not a good look, is it? Wheezing away. Hey, welcome on Table. This is the wheezing. I'm a wheezing and a pleasing. Oh, chat, he's become aware. Ah, no! Speaking of chat, where is chat? I was thinking of there we go. Now, they love this stuff. I don't care if you believe, I believe. I see a bright future with way more cardboard. I'll be honest, Frankie, I've not been myself. I've been not making stuff out of cardboard because I'm waiting to pull the trigger on something magical. But I just need one more piece of the puzzle to fall into place. Two of the three pieces have already appeared, but I just need one more piece of the puzzle to fall into place, and I can pull the trigger on something amazing, and the cardboard shelves will spring up like some kind of fantastic bin scavenged metropolis. Yes, T. Richard, it would seem that I am out of breath sitting in a chair painting models. I've never said I'm in shape. I've never said that, right? Never said that. But I have been wheezing away at a desk. I'll just put some ink on here. It's really bad. It's really bad. I need to say again, thank you. When Nold gets here, I have to thank him again as well. But a big thank you to Warden for saving me from committing a crime. I really appreciate that. That is a big save. Warden, I was going to commit self-crime, and Warden saved me. That's genuine. Thank you very much. Now all you've got to do is post me your beard, and we're even for all those nice things I've done for you. That's what I'd say. Hey, Ben! Yes! Thank you! Isn't it just? Yeah, I made this from nothing. This is my tank. Thank you, Ven. Thank you. How many people told you to say that? Here it is. I made a tank. It's an orc tank, don't you think? And I made it just from bits and pieces. I'm bloody pleased with it. Not that anyone has complimented it. So needy. So needy. Saved or shaved? I need a pelt. What I need you to do is I need you to flay the bottom half of your face and keep the beard on it. And I need you to turn that bit of face into leather, cure it, and then send it so I can wear it like a codpiece. That's what I need you to do. So get on that. Get your flaying knife out. Saved or shaved? Well, I've answered that. Self-crime, is it like self-service but backwards? Yes. The crime was of donating me to myself. Donating to my own channel, which I was 100% on board with. I was like, I'll donate to myself to remind me that I'm a princess. And I was 100% on board. I was going to do it despite people saying don't do it. And it turns out that you can't do it. So I did one, but they must hear on the internet that I'm repenting. So I don't think I'll be destroyed for it. But even so, it was pretty close. So, yeah. That's quite a comment. Thanks for doing that, Venno. I told you that in the DM he was really self-conscious about being so poo. That is true. I appreciate that. You see that goes back to the humoring me thing, you know? So it's just you're just helping the disabled. Now I don't care if I can't, wherever I can get the pencil are these squares going to be. I'm not going to bother trying to go into recesses. If I can't get the pencil there, I'm sure as heck not going to paint it. I have, however, done this the wrong way around. I shouldn't be doing these first, but I'm capable of 200. Put a 20 out of your wallet and put it in your pocket and call yourself a princess. Mission accomplished. Redshirt, I don't have 20. Hang on, how much? Let me see how much money I've got kicking about. I don't use cash. Here we go. 20 cents. 20 cents. I'm a princess. Don't I feel special? Don't I feel special? Although, ironically, 20 cents is probably as much as I would have burned donating to myself. So, yeah. Yeah, good question, Frankie. Redshirt. Well, yeah, Redshirt does have spare pocket 20s kicking about. He's in quite a privileged position of which we can all like enjoy when he buys stuff because he's got himself in a situation where he's got a nice disposable income. So he's living the dream right now. So we can all just live it through him, if that makes sense. I'm not going to go into specifics. I can't remember if that was a conversation you just told me or not. So I think I was sufficiently vague in your circumstances, Redshirt. I didn't want to, put you on the spot in any way. I'm just saying that, well, what am I saying now? I'm not so sure. Another stripe there? Yeah, go on then. Oh, that Vix is really. Where was the other one? I've already agreed to do all of this, haven't I? So that metal's not straight. So I will try and do the line straight because I think it will be nice and janky when it comes to painting them. Now, the theory with the back of this bit was to make it look like an old sailing ship a little bit. That's what I was aiming for when I put it together. Yeah, I get you, but you're being a decent human being. So, you've got that high ground. Momentary setback for doing the right thing. Don't stress about it, Redshirt. You're good. You're good. Just go play some Star Trek Online or something. Treat yourself to a new skin. I got pocket 5, so the economy must be way better where you are. I don't carry cash with full almost full cashless here. It's ridiculous. When I lost my phone to Mgate, I couldn't do anything. I couldn't travel. It was just redundant. If an EMP hits us, we're all in a great deal of trouble. I'm immediately eating my neighbors. If there's a power cut, I'm immediately going to eat my neighbors. Just my apocalypse mode will kick in, and I'll just start scarfing down people. Do I want to do these lines? Well, I could try. This one goes to there. That's very token, that is, isn't it? That's very... But it is orcs, so it doesn't really matter if it doesn't line up. Okay. I'm going to enjoy some... Cash is king. If you historically survived a famine, you'd understand the value of coinage. I understand the value of cannibalism. I understand that value. I'm poor. It doesn't even have to be the end of the world. Someone just turns off the light in their apartment, I'm eating them. That it doesn't even have to be an apocalypse. Someone goes sleep, I'm eating them. But yeah, cash. It would be nice to have cash around. Oh, sorry. Don't mention the cannibalism. Okay, I won't. Oh, hang on a second, right? Can I just test you guys, right? So I might have made a fool of myself on TikTok. There was someone on TikTok called Crom, right? They were called Crom. So I followed them. They followed me back, and I sent them the message, Crom laughs at your 4 wins, which I thought was hilarious. But I haven't replied. I mean, I thought that was hilarious. But yeah, I totally bummed that up. Oh, Jesus. Whoa! That's hefty. That is hefty. I forgot about you, Megaforce. Oh, I'm still doing squares. Maybe died from laughter. I can only assume that is what happened. That must be what happened. You're right. I was so pleased with myself. I didn't unfollow them. I might, because they didn't laugh. I probably will. Should I put another stripe in there? Am I screwing myself over doing that little teeny tiny bit? Maybe, or I might be able to do something with it. I can do that. I mean, I've already painted so many tiny details. I think I can comfortably do that. All right, square's fine. It's okay, Spammy. It's so vague. It's such a vague reference that I don't expect anyone to get it. But I was naive. I thought, just maybe if they call themselves Crom, just maybe they're a fan of Conan the Barbarian. Just maybe, but they're not. That technically would be another one, but obviously I'm not going to be doing every single one of these squares. And as there's no straight lines with orcs, I have to change the angle of these stripes. I don't even know how many of these will, in fact, become a square because it's broken metal. I do, but I mean, there's a lot of lumps. There's a lot of lumps for the stamp itself because it goes on in one piece. So it is quite like a transfer in that respect. Remember when we did the power fist on the servitor and all the stripes went over the recesses and it kind of all got stringy and broke really weird. So yeah, they don't do everything. If you imagine they're like a transfer, they don't go into recesses very well. Skin on 7 jackals. Well, congratulations there. How's batch painting going for you? Lost your mind yet? Painting batches sucks. I don't know if you're getting on all right with that. But yeah, that's awful. Best of luck to you, though. Hopefully the jackals won't be so difficult with the rest. I think the skin's the biggest bit. Pencil, don't need it anymore. Why am I slowing down? What's going on? Maybe I need to shut my face and paint for a bit. Or maybe you guys are failing me. Yeah, that's it. Blame them. Never my fault. Yeah, I can't paint more than 3 bottles in a batch. 3 models in a batch. Yeah, I agree. Batch painting sucks ass. It sucks. And you have to have, like, my Gene Stealers down here. You can see there they are. I'm still working on those. I think I've done 3 of them, but I mean, they're going to live there for a while. I'll pick one up when I get round to it. I need to have reason to paint a whole batch. Like, I don't play that often or at all at the moment. So I'm sure time they'll choose to forgive you, Table, even if they don't forgive yourself. Even if you don't forgive yourself. If they never reply, that's tragic. It's fine, Frankie. I'm 100% fine with it. And I know I like to ham it up and say I'm not okay with it, but I'm 100% fine. It's all about just sending the message. I don't care about the response. It's about, like, the chuckle I got out of it, you know? So, yeah. I don't know how I've managed it, but I have become impervious to insults. I don't know how it happened. Nothing's got me in ages. I've even tried testing it. To see if something would annoy me, but something's happened. I think I've figured it out. I think I might have figured something out. But if something does get its hooks into me that someone else has said, not something I've said to myself, then, you know, I might have a little party. I love how that green looks with a bit of blue on. We're all a bit dinged up, Frankie. We're all a bit damaged. You know, we've all taken some hits in life. Don't get me wrong. Some people just sail on through the whole time, no major blips, and that's good. Good for them. But some of us, we get a little bit dinged up. I'm never going to play Tabletop Simulator. Never going to play it. I don't want to play Tabletop Simulator. If I'm learning how to play Tabletop Simulator, I might as well just play tabletop games. You know? Just chat has to be quiet for more than 10 minutes. That's what does it. Yeah, I was wondering when you'd figure that out. That if you go quiet, I eventually settle down. Yeah, I'm always quite rowdy in the beginning, and then I eventually settle down, and then we get some actual painting done. That's true. Well, you know what, Frankie? That's fine with me. You know, like knowing like. It happens, you know. We all have a, well, not all of us, but some of us have some. We all take a few hits along the road. Whoop. But the trick is to never talk about them. That's the goal. Never talk about them. Whap whap. Maybe I shouldn't do that bit. I'm not going to do that. Or I might do that bit. Let's leave it open for options. Those stripes are far from even. I'll take them. Let's just do, I'm just going to do one layer there. I am going to use stamps on these, especially the tank, because the tank's got purpose. Because the thing with the tank is, right, obviously I made the tank from scratch, so I have purposely allowed places for me to put stamps on. And there's here, I'm not going to do in there. I thought about it, but I might not. So I've deliberately left places for stamps, which I thought was quite clever. Think about it, Rabel. We can have Discord, Warhammer League, and never have to meet up like proper antisocial. Well, yes, it's true, but Tabletop Simulator, guys. I will sooner play a game with the stream open and you can control one side than I will do Tabletop Simulator. That's how against Tabletop Simulator I am. I'm not on board with Tabletop Simulator. But I would like to hang out with you guys, but just not Tabletop Simulator. Maybe Tabletop Simulator, because then I won't get to talk to you else. Maybe Tabletop Simulator. All right, okay. Maybe Tabletop Simulator. I think I have it. I think I already have it. But if it's a case of being able to talk to you guys and learn rules, then, you know, okay, maybe. All right, that's not a no. You've swayed me. That's not a no. It's not a no. It's a maybe. On another note, has everyone been making their bases for the basing competition. We're getting on our way. We're getting on our way in April. So, have you got your bases for the contest? I know Ven's doing one. I'm doing one. I haven't heard anyone else doing one. Oh. You're going to make your ass this Saturday. Okay. Good luck. But if you can get around to basing, once you finish making cake. Oh, spam. Really? It's already submitted? What? I'm going to check. I got to check. Where's Discord? But you can tell looking at Warden he's got great cake. You can just see it on his face. You can see by the shape of his face that he's got magnificent cake. You can just tell. You can just tell. I can see it. I can smell it through the screen. Come on, Discord. Right. For those of you that don't have access to the Discord, unlucky, you have to speak to the gatekeepers, of whose name I will not tell you. Let me see. Competition. Tips and tricks, 3D anything, Kit Bash. General competition discussion. Competition announcements. Competition submissions. Spammy, you 100% can submit that dirt ramp base. Yep, that's 100% fine. It's really good. Oh, that's that. I'm not going to beat that. Ow. Me neither, Red Shirt. I never played it either. Should have, but didn't. Right. I want some Bad and Black. And I want to turn that fan on behind me as well. It's far too quiet in here. Oh, I'm not listening to music. That's why I feel weird. No wonder. No wonder I'm feeling... Table, you silly goose. That's why you haven't been able to focus. You need some background noise. You silly bugger. There we go. Much better. Sorry about that, guys. That's why I wasn't able to focus. There's a snake? Oh, yes, there is. But hang on, Spammy, I think we need to address the elephant in the room, and that's how lovely you've painted that buggy. I'm so excited for tomorrow. Tomorrow is looking more and more like a go. No kids are sick yet. It's looking more and more like a go. Right, let's go, guys. Let's get some painting done. Oh. Easy. Painting checkers freehand. Easy. Table of 200 right here. Bum, 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 bum. Hey, KS. Nothing. Nothing. You can go, bud. There's nothing good going on here. Just a complete shambles. I've not drawn a pencil line there, but I'm just going to pretend that it's there. Wow. I made a tank, KS. I made a tank. Needing some compliments on it. I made this. Brum brum, beep beep, orcs. Hey, orc tank, beep beep, hong 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 hong. Isn't that lovely? Now I'll do this square. Easy peasy. Table of the 250. And I'll do that bit. Thanks, KS. Appreciate that. I was hoping someone would notice off their own back, but then friggin' they PM'd bloody Ven to mention it. I realised clearly I'm quite a needy little girl. You know, clearly I'm a little needy. I'm one of those princesses that needs a little reassurance here and there. So it's that one. No, 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 no. I feel pretty good, guys. I'm so excited for tomorrow. Joining other people's streams and doing all that shizness as well. Stream all day. And then tables, when it's disco time, we're going to party. Disco time. Yeah, you can tell I go out a lot. I'm going to be having a few old drinkies. And I'm going to let off a little bit of steam and shout a lot. Oh, it's going to be great. Can't wait. Here and there, more like every 5-10 minutes. Here and there, what? Shouting? I like shouting. I don't get to shout in my life, but I love shouting in streams. It's really nice to just cut loose, you know? Shout a bit. Because I know it kind of like, I know people probably stop watching because of the shouting, because I don't do enough warnings, but it's really fun for me. So, I mean, shout for me, princess. Dear Lord, that's a strong entry. However, we know that name. It's not even good because it's growth. It's growth at the end. It shouldn't. It should be grow. Like, you're missing a mark there. If you want to do the name, take off the TH and you'll get people better. It sounds closer to what you're aiming for. You know? You got yeah, I was thinking about that. Take the TH off and then go get them, Tiger. You'll get some. Exactly. Go get some. Especially if you donate like 40 cents, then you got them. Best of luck to you, soldier. Go get them to say those silly words. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. But we all know what you're doing. And yeah, take off the TH. Take off the TH. It's way closer to what you're aiming for. Those checkers are absolutely gorgeously beautiful. I love them. Hang on, was I just helping? Well, it's someone else's misfortune. It's not mine. Oh no, what have I done? Nara! How you doing, Nara? How's it going? Nara's here. No, I've already taken their power, Warden. Let them stay. I've taken their power. I've taken the power. The thing is, like, it was a good line. If I hadn't already known about it, shout for me, princess would have been a good line to get my attention. But I've already taken their power. They won't get what they want. They probably already left on their own volition, to be honest. So I guess that's going to be a square. Some. Oh, I'm feeling great. I feel absolutely fantastic. Can you smell it? Can you smell how happy little table is? I'm loving those checkers. Absolutely loving them. Tomorrow's going to be so good. I'm so excited. Far too excited. That's why I've got to be careful not to be disappointed. But I'm so excited for tomorrow. That's supposed to be a checker there. Is it that one? I guess it is. And then here. My missus has asked me to put the other one on, so I'm going to do her a solid. Because that's just the kind of girl I am. Did I break chat? Okay, yes, and I'm gone. So those checkers have come out just fine. I like those. I spaced the pencil. The pencil work has done me solid there. I'm going to Corax white over the grey, I think. Let's just put one in there. That one's a little bit wonky, but life is balanced. I need to wonky one of them. Again, shouldn't have done the squares first. Shouldn't have done that, but I have. Let's go with this one is black. No. Oh, tomorrow's going to be so good. But we got to think about today. What should we do today? Should we go harass Warden some more, maybe? I dare not look. I don't want to see how good his painting is. I'm going to look. Right, so we don't need Discord up. I can put Beardo back up. There he is. Did I just call him Beardo? I think I did just call him Beardo. What's Beardo doing? What's Scorpion Assassin talking about? I do hope Assassin gets that job. No. So far, these squares are not as good as the last squares. I'll just up my precision. It's because the pencil, I wasn't sure where the line should be. Do I have any more Mega Force left? Oh, I do! Oh, that was definitely past the 10-minute mark. A lot of these squares I don't even need to do. I'm just doing them for the funsies and the practice. I've also noticed that I'm drawing out the square before I fill it in, which I never did before. Before I would just try and get one edge exactly right, but the amount of confidence that's going in now, I think there's something to be said. What have we got? We're on 300 hours. Guys, if you paint for 300 hours, you will see your level of painting confidence increase to levels that you didn't think possible. There we go. We've discovered it. 300 hours. Although, to be honest, when we got to 100, we started noticing changes, didn't we? Changes. Time to paint so nice. Changes. It only took 100 hours. Isn't that a song? You know, na. I'm not good with songs. Pretty sure that's how it sounds. Well, here's a bit of lore for you, Frankie. So, the checkers are something to do with when they got trounced by Titans for the first time. Look it up. I bet you that's the case. Look it up. The checkers, they started painting checkers after seeing a Titan. I'm pretty sure that's why they've got checkers. Because they got so trounced that somehow it turned into them painting checkers on their stuff. I'm pretty sure that's the origin. Plus, Orcs... Second edition Orcs were what made me fall in love with Warhammer, so I love me a bit of checkers. The cardboard dreadnought. The cardboard dreadnought in the starter set. Absolute pure majesty. It is. Yeah, I would say so, Spammy. Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, it's. I'm pretty excited about it. there we go. That's that. So I was close. So thank you, Nara, for clearing that up. So it wasn't Titans that trounced them. It was Horus. Thank you, Nara. That's very helpful of you. Thank you. So it was, and Ulanor is Armageddon, right? Which is where we're all heading to for 11th edition. I love it. That connection, that sold it for me, to be honest. I now am interested in learning more about Armageddon now that that connection was made. Yeah, my misinformation. I never said believe me. I'm just making, guys, have you not noticed that I'm just flapping my way through life? I don't really know exactly what I'm doing. I'm just doing it. I'm just all about doing things. I want to do things. I don't know if they're the right thing, but I'm just doing the thing, right? And then what I'll do is I'll keep doing things, and then all of a sudden you'll all be forced to watch Cake Cam in the hot tub live streams, and you'll have to ask yourself, why was I complicit in this happening? Why did I do this? Why have I'm responsible for this happening. What's that? McCraig Blue in big bottles? Is he friggin' flaunting off how much blue he has? He knows I've got a blue shortage. How dare he? Oh, new person. Ah, okay. Hello, Safan. How are you? There we go. I did good. Don't say anything weird, table. Don't say anything weird. Oh, more checkers. Perfect. Let's just go start with this square. We're off to Armageddon. I really want to make some terrain. Then sent me a really useful short about a terrain idea that was really useful. And that's what I'm going to say about that. If you want to know, you have to ask them. Why, thank you, Safan. That's very nice of you to say. None of these other friggin' low lives, apart from lovely Spammy. Lovely Spammy said. But apart from that, no one noticed. I'm glad you like the tank. I built it from scratch. You know, not tooting my own horn too much there, but toot toot. You know what I'm saying? What am I saying? How much is a jar for blue? Right, a jar of blue. So it's the cheapest of the cheap paints, but a jar of blue costs me €3.60. That's how much a cheap, not even a cheap, but a tub of blue will cost me. Now, I was thinking of going to Games Workshop tomorrow, but I decided against it. So I won't be picking up any blues tomorrow. But yeah, $3.60 for the blues. Let's just do this. You know what? I'm really getting a kick out of painting these checkers. And I haven't really fluffed one up yet. The 300, Table of the 300 really has... I've been bestowed with confidence. I mean, I haven't ascended at 1,000. I haven't ascended. But when we get to 1,000 hours, guys, I'll make you this promise now. There'll be a cake reveal. There'll be a cake reveal at 1,000. If that doesn't make you want to keep watching for all these hundreds of hours to come, then I don't know what's going to sell it for you. But yeah, a cake reveal. YouTube live stream by 1,000. Whoa! That's what I turned into an orc. That just came out of me out of nowhere. Hot tub live stream, cake cam. Whoa! That is that just came out. That is crazy. But 1,000. Okay, we've decided hot tub live stream for the 1,000. I'm not a low life vagrant, undeniably, but low life, no sir. Well, I mean, just come roll around in the sewer with me, Frankie. We can just be sewerkin. It's fine. I can't believe I turned into an orc about showing cake at 1,000 hours. That's not good, is it? That's not good. That was strange. That just came out of me. I am shocked to my core that I turned into an orc at the prospect of 1,000-hour cake stream. That's the goal, isn't it? That's what we've got to do. That's how we're going to celebrate 1,000 hours. I've now got a new goal. Set up hot tub live stream by 1,000 hours. I love it. I absolutely love that idea. And it turned me into an orc as well. Yeah, it's just totally unprompted. Ah, you little baby, little baby bird. Baby bird analogy is so awful with the idea of someone spitting in your mouth and you're just like a little expecting baby bird. There's something about that mental image that is so gruesome in its funniness. Ah, baby bird. Blech. 1,000. I've got the goal. I'm going to start shopping. I'm going to start shopping for hot tubs. How can I mask getting a hot tub as a GoFundMe that they won't immediately accuse me of breaking Articles 8.1 and 8.2? How can I camouflage that? How can we how can we blur the lines on that so I'm not immediately kicked out? You don't often hear a wire outside its natural habitat like that. It's so crazy. It just came out of my mouth. I don't know why my brain did that. I'm really impressed. I kind of want to clip it. I kind of want to hear it again because it just came out my soul. Food videos. No, where would I find them, Nara? Is it American food? I would like to see some American food. That'd be nice because, you confused the hell out of me yesterday. So if I had some pictures, it might help me keep up my end of the conversation. Oh, I was so good. That's made my day. That's made my day. The unexpected. Whoa! See, I can't even do it. Is that the hot tub 1,000? That's it. Cake reveal 1,000 hours. I got to get my skates on. I've got to generate some friggin' ad revenue for this hot tub. Right, they're all done. That looks lovely. That was actually pretty painless doing these squares. Should I do the whites now? I could, I guess. Why not? We're having fun. I'm going to mix up some Corax White. My opinion of Corax White has changed. I think I just had an old tub of the stuff, but this one has been juicy yum yums. Put it in memes. I'm on my way. I haven't checked memes in ages, but I'm sure I can find the foods. Let's have a look at these foods. It was like a New Orleans skulldugger open sandwich thingy or something. Mayonnaise. Where's mayonnaise? Mayonnaise. The Brodvich and Monster Hunter Food Iceborne Platter recipe. Oh my days, that's a lot of carbs. That sandwich, the Brodvich, looks like poison. I will look at those. I didn't know they were videos, but I will watch those, Nara. I will not watch those and then pass harsh judgment. Look, it's looking all right. It looks all right. It's grown on me. Mostly because it's the only white I have. So I guess that's why it's grown on me. But it's got good coverage. It's got good coverage. That bread is really red. Yeah. Spammy thought the same thing. I'm really enjoying these squares. I don't know why, but there's something about them that is just really nice. Let's see how quickly I can do them. The trick is to leave a little bit of the grey underneath and, dare I say it, a little bit of the pencil. So other than GW, what's your local hobby store situation? Okay, so there's GW, which is local. And then if I go just down the hill in the centre, not far, like 3 minutes walk, there's another third-party shop called something like Fandersplat or something. So there's them. But then there's also... Well, no, that's about it, actually, for GW stuff. Just the two places. But there's no discount. There's no discount third-party retailer or anything like that. Fandersplat is full price as well. So, but secondhand stuff is good, but you rarely get good secondhand paints. Mostly you get dried out awfulness. I really screwed up that one. I should fix that. That was too sloppy. Yeah. But yeah, like I say, I don't think I'm going to buy any more Warhammer. I'll buy 11th if I decide to, if I raise the money for it. But I've got a joke that I want to spend all my money on. Well, a gag. So I'm going to spend all the budget for 11th on that, and then if I get enough in time, then I get enough in time. If not, no harm done. I'll just play it on Tabletop Simulator, I guess. So there's options. Now there was a square that I missed. Let's find that one again. Yeah, here it is. It's a really weird angle to be coming in at. But I did it. I was thinking of actually, ironically, I was thinking of opening a hobby store. Because I could just live stream from there, and I would set up painting stations so people could come in and actually paint stuff in there and play games, as opposed to this new thing with Games Workshop where you're not allowed to stay in there. They don't even actively discourage you. They tell you can't stay in there. You can't stay in there and paint. You can't stay in there and play. You have to book an appointment if you want to play. And that's them showing you how to play. I don't think you can just go in and play. So, that one's meant to be black, but we won't know. It doesn't matter about that. Orcs, it's fine. So yeah, ironically, I was going to set up I'm called Table, already. So I'm practically all the way there. I just call the shop Table. Oh, Frankie, you filthy little scum. Nara, you have a commission. Just hang on a second. Hold the phone. Nara, did you get a commission for an orc truck? Well, they came out a treat. Love them. Well, Spammy, for starters, I don't think I have the mathematics know-how to set up a business. Well, that's wonderful, Nara. Nara and Warden now, commissioned painters. Congratulations. Yeah, I'd set up little painting stations. I would want little painting stations, but I don't have the business side of it. I can shout business with the best of them, but I can't do the numbers. I can't make the numbers go bigger. I'm not good with the calculation money stuffies. So I think the business would fall flat on its face. But I might do it for some. I might try and do it for something to do. But yes, Spammy, for sure. You could. Well, what we do, I tell you what, Spammy, when the channel takes off, I'll open the store and I'll just fly you out. Like, you can work a Thursday, Friday or something, and I'll fly you out Wednesday night, and then you can work 2 days, and then I'll fly you back home. And that should be enough for you to earn a crust. And you can have the rest of the week off. So work 2 days, 7 off. I'll pay you a nice amount. But you have to remember, though, that I will muck about. So, I might change your flights. Fly you to Spain or something. What scares the head out of you, Red Shirt? Commissions? No, I think tables is Tables is 100% the name. How could it be anything else? It would have to be Tables. There's just anything else would just taste wrong. Unstable. No, Frankie! Would you go in a shop called Unstable? Painting is how I lock the world away. I haven't even shown anyone, my old roommate, as much of what I've done. Wait, hang on a second. It sounds a little bit like he's murdered his roommate. Let's read this again. Painting is how I lock away my roommate. I haven't even shown anyone that my old roommate is under the floor. As much of what I've done on Discord. Let's try and read it properly. Painting is how I lock away the world. How I lock the world away. I haven't even shown anyone, my old roommate, as much of what I've done as I've put in the Discord. Ah, now I get you, Red Shirt. Now I get you. Yeah, well, I mean, you're in the right place, Red Shirt. You know, I paint. Why do you think I've got music in my ear talking to you and painting? You know, I'm just trying to quiet the voices. I'm just trying to tone things down. It's like Spider-Man's goggles, you know, just to take the edge off. So we're all in some capacity doing it. It's amazing how it does it, though. And also, you get to do something creative, and you can get better at it, and it's not friggin' doom scrolling. Go figure. Although Irritable is pretty good, Frankie. You're definitely ahead on that one. You're doing good. You're doing good. Yeah, you're doing good. Did you know? Did you notice how the growth person just left like a little shriveled up, little dirty little beggar? They had nothing to come back to. They just disappeared. You see that? That's got to be an empty hobby, right? Like just going from stream to stream, trying to trick people. They have to take off the TH. They have to take it off. They're beautiful. So the thought of being responsible to both myself and the person paying is where it gets scary. The thought of being responsible to both myself and the person paying is where it gets scary. Oh, right, commissions. To be honest, guys, it sounds like we need to commission Red Shirt. It sounds like we need to get him over his phobia. I will throw some money into a kitty for a commission. How much to do a commission, Red Shirt? One model. How much for the commission? Let's get him over this fear, guys. How much are we talking? Maybe we could all pool. I'd be willing to go. I could go €10. I would put €10 towards the kitty. Let's see if we can't. I would be willing to put in €10. Let's get him over that fear. A battle force. All right, fine. Finish the battle force. Fine. But after that battle force, we're gonna commission you to get you over this fear. That's what we're gonna do. But I don't know how much of that battle force is left. I might get impatient. I might have to force the commission on you sooner. give him a pocket fiver to not follow his dreams. Oh, no. That's rough. I need to ink these. I need to tie these. Oh, I haven't whited these ones. Ah, I saw a table trade. I saw a table trade for a load of secondhand Tyranids. I was going to try and get them for 100, but then I stopped myself because I don't need to buy more models. But yeah, there was a good Tyranids table trade. A lot of Nids. But like I said, they were painted in various levels of jank. But they looked like they could be repainted. You know, it was janky, weird painting, and everything was different colours, but it looked thin enough to repaint. But I don't need a shite load more Tyranids. But the thing is, they had like... it had like 2 Neurotyrants in there, and I need 1 more Neurotyrant for my collection. But I'm not buying it, so I'm just saying I found a good table trade. I don't know how I feel about commissions. Thankfully, it's not something I've had to deal with, but my issue is friggin' Philip from high school, not even high school, junior school, who commissioned me to paint an avatar of Kane, the metal one, and he didn't pay me. He just kept it, and there's nothing I could do. He just was like, no, I'm not paying you. So thankfully, I don't have to worry about it. My issue would be giving it up, because when I paint a model, I get attached to it. So the idea of painting something to give away. But I guess if they're offering like a ludicrous amount of money, then I don't know. It's a toughie. But like I say, not something I have to really think about. Warden, however, he's double commissiony, so he's got a backlog. Actually, Nara and Warden, you can let me know. Actually, I once had a friend commission me and then not pay. Spammy. We're the same. Was his name Philip? Was it Philip Spammy? If so, then we know that Philips are non-payers and they're to be feared and spat upon. Whoop, whoop. Ooh. I need to put in a black checker. Let you know what, Tail? What are you going to let me know? What's happening? Marvellous. You asked me to let you know. Let me know what? Warden. What must you let me know? I don't understand. What must you let me know? Am I not checking something? Have I not done something? What must I be let know? Huh? Food? I give up. I don't understand. Oh! Yeah, I want you to let me know how it goes with the commission. How it made you feel. Did you have trouble parting with the stuff in the end? Yeah, sorry, that's what I wanted to know. How it went, how it goes with the commissions. Like, does it feel weird? Did you want to give them up? Did the people pay? You know, that's what I want to know. Sorry, yeah, my bad. That's what I. Sorry about that. Yeah, I didn't explain myself, did I? Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. Is that loud noises in caps? Is that a reference to? Yeah, it is. It totally is. It's. I tell you what, if you watch the blooper reel of Anchorman 1 and 2, oh, I love those. Yeah, oh, it's so good. Do you know what is another film similar to that with the actor man? What's his name? Is it Will Ferrell? Is The Other Guys? I really like The Other Guys. Arnold Palmer alert! Arnold Palmer alert! It's Christina. It's so good. Ah, thanks for letting me know. Say hi to Mum, Nara. Yeah, say hi to Mum from me. Tell her I hope she's overcoming her height issues. I hope she's overcome her fear of ladders. I hope she is overcoming her fear of talking to people to ask them for help to reach stuff on those higher up shelves. No issue with tunnels though. You know, she's not hitting her head on any ceilings anytime soon. So there's an upside. Oh, his whole. Yes, Nara. It's I just glued them. I didn't bother magnetizing them. So I've got three of these guys. I put some extra shoulder bits on him. Where's the other two? And I've got this guy. He's a bit hunky chunky. I just feel they needed more shoulders. And then this guy. But I haven't made a lot of progress with them. To be honest, if anything, I've been going a bit slow. I got stuck on some detaily bits that I really wanted to do. So I haven't really blocked out the rest of it yet, but it's early days. I've still got some time, so I think I'm going to get them all marked out and then get some muck on them. I think I can pick up the pace. I just I just got interested in doing the checker patterns, so I got distracted. So I was just enjoying those. I don't even know if these guys can have two close combat weapons, but they have now. So. Well, I mean, it's the shoe fits, Frankie, like she's just accurate in her perceptions, you know? So there's no harm, no foul. There's nothing wrong. I mean, you're calling a spade, so there's no harm in saying what something is that is. Yeah, they my orcs in Mega Armor, they wear their armor pretty fast and loose. They don't wear trousers and then their armor. They just put the armor on. So yeah, metal exoskeleton nappies. I'm not. That was always going to be the plan. As soon as I saw the models, I was like, "There's no way I'm gonna have them wearing trousers in this armor." Like the guy from what's that Tom Cruise film with the beach landing fight and the aliens where everything restarts. Edge of Tomorrow. There's a guy in the chunkier version of the exosuit, and he that's what his my that was my inspiration for these guys. Orcs don't worry about chafing. Oh, that's not green. That bit, that's not meant to be green. Well, it's okay. I don't think I'll notice it later. And if I do, I can correct it. I need some. You know what? I've got some of this grey white. I'm going to use this to lighten my green. There's still time, Frankie. There's still time, buddy. I think my painting skills have upped enough for me to be able to write that. I think that is entirely possible. You ask and you shall receive. Well, it's good timing, KS. Good timing for 11th. Ow. Oh, I've just had a brilliant idea. Nara, Frankie, this is for you, bud. I've had a brilliant idea. Let's see if I can do this. There you go. When that dries, I'll ink it for you. I think that's just as good as Juicy. Jean. Hello, Jean. New person. Oh, I wonder how long they'll stick around. Let's see. All right, that's done. All those greens are done. That's fine. I kind of want to read the eye, but when I read the heart, I can read the eye. Let's check this one. I think I was going to leave this face as the original, as one of the really old ones that I painted, but I think I'm going to brighten it up. See, I know that the lore is darker skin darks, orcs are more formidable, but I like brighter colours. So that's the issue. So I'm just going to go with what I like. Glad you like it, Frankie. I'll finish it in a sec. I'm just waiting for the white to dry, and then... Right, let's do these goblins. There we go, now we're making progress. I just had to get those squares out of the way. The first they saw was painting a heart. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's a questionable thing to walk into. But hey, you know, the great filter holds true, you know? It's not for everyone. There are plenty of painting streams out there, you know? Sometimes I might paint a heart on some cake, you know? It's not for everyone. And I think that this little goblin in this cockpit is actually Nud, it would seem. Oh, I tell you what, I was looking at, I shouldn't have, but those Skaven ogres I would love some of those. They look like a lot of fun to paint. Yeah, the Skaven ogres, and there's a load of them around on the old table trays because of Skaven Tide. But yeah, I'm not doing it. I'm not buying more. I don't need to, but they are lovely. But me saying, "Oh, they are lovely" about models is there's a lot of models I say that about. I did hear a theory as well that Skaven Tide, not Skaven Tide, but Age of Sigmar might be for the bin. I know, controversial, but it seems like it's a possibility. Right, I'm going to mark out some paints now. So I'm guessing red and yellow for this guy. We want him to go fast. So red. What have we got? Mephiston red. Blood red. What's this red? Evil Sons. That's my go-to. Now I've got that Wazdakka red as well. Mephiston. I've got another red somewhere. Let me see if I can find it. That's Bugman's. That is. Yep, that's Bugman's. Quick second. I'm just going to check for reds. Yep. Ooh. I'll take that. Blood red. Yep. Okay. So what I grabbed was I grabbed Wazdakka red. This Screamer pink I might give a go. That's one of the new ones I have. Blood red and Doomfire magenta. So we've got some options. What's with the candles? I was going to make purity seals. But I ran out of budget. I need to get like Gothic text, either a calligraphy pen and learn calligraphy, or a stencil to use to write the text. And I was going to write on purity seals. I was going to write the paint recipes that I've got, and then have it as a purity seal that I could stick up. But it's big channel budget, so I didn't bother. Right, I need a really cruddy brush. That's what I need. I need a really bad condition brush. Where's the one I've been using for bases? That would be perfect. Is that you? Yeah, there we go. Right, let's go. Well, I guess the darkest one is Mephisto red, so I'll do that one. Corn red would be good. That would be nice if I had corn red, but I don't know where it is. But I also need to take into account where I'm going to do the yellow. Okay, we might need to meter this out a little bit. I was thinking the stencil, but again, it was an idea I had, and the fact that I've mentioned it to you guys means that I'm not going to do it, because I would have done it already if I was going to. You know what I mean? If I mention it, then I'm not doing it. Oh, Warden's found a good green. Okay. Oh, yes, I did ask. Thank you, Spammy. I'm going to go have a look right now. Actually, I'm very interested. Let me just get this. Let me get this white on. Oh, best of luck. Yeah, best of luck. I look forward to seeing you on the news, Frankie. Just remember, like, try and keep your head if you see someone start dancing, okay? Just try and keep control, because you know what they're trying. They're trying to get you to relax. Okay. Let's go look at what Frankie has posted. Wow, look at Magnus. Some kind of lizard riding space marine. What? Okay, those Zero Dawn models are amazing. Lovely paint job on them, by the way. This one. Need to repaint over this terrible idea I had of doing them green. I just grab out the biggest one, Spammy. Just jump in. It's rough, but you'll have done better for it. Or a medium one. What about which creatures have you got? I assume you've got all the creatures, right? What about a crocodile? Do you have one of those crocodile ones? They're kind of medium. Do one of those. Because they were never the main event, those crocodiles, were they? So, that's kind of a medium guy you can get done. That's the one. Yeah, Snapmore. Do one of those. I think that's a nice medium. Jeez, got screwed over out of a commission, me and Spammy. We're both really nice. We both like Horizon Zero Dawn. We both get intimidated by painting things. You know? Crazy, eh? Okay. Good, 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 good. They're ready for paint. Oh, wait, hang on, this guy. Ooh. Good. Right, now we can get some colour on. So we go back to the first one I painted. I'm going to mix up the yellow as well. I'm going to go straight in with Flash Gitz yellow. This is definitely my go-to yellow with Illidan yellow mixed in. And we might get some mixes into oranges, which would be nice. Would be nice to have a bit of orange. Oh no, Frankie, I didn't finish the tattoo before Frankie left. Okay, well this one's for you, Frankie. I'm sorry that you weren't here to enjoy this marvel, but let's just read that for him. For you, Frankie. Let's leave a tiny bit of white on there as well. I think that looks good. That's a Zoolander thing. I know that. I liked Zoolander. I thought it was pretty good. Again, the Will Ferrell guy, really, really good in that as Mugatu. Mugatu? Yeah, Mugatu. I'm going to mark the yellows. I don't have to wash the brush and redo it, but I kind of want to get the yellows on whilst it's semi-wet. Maybe, just maybe, might get some mix. Oh, in Zoolander, he can only turn left. So even when he does a right turn, he spins all the way around and then goes left, if that makes sense. He can only turn in one direction. I forget exactly. I thought it was. Oh, maybe not. Thanks, Nara. You're making some astronomical progress, by the way. Absolutely, just like painting like a woman possessed. An absolute monster in painting. So good. We've got a little bit of orange coming in here. That's good. Ben Stiller? You're not going to see under here. I'll just do a token because I haven't figured out what to glue it on, but you're not going to see any of that. No, I did. I know I did under here yellow, but I've changed my mind. I'm going to go over that in red. Yeah, red, more red, more red. Right, that's that marked out. Soon I'll be able to start getting some muck on there, which is good because it looks very cartoony at the moment. That's okay. My little McDonald's tank. Yes, so shoulders will be red. I'm going to do shoulders red, arms yellow. Or maybe not, actually. Ah, Big Mac. Hello, Big Mac. Things have definitely settled down. I'm just painting away. You? Yep. Gonna need to mix up some more red. Looks like these guys are gonna be red, and that's okay. This one's gone a bit wonky. Look. Ugh. Don't even know if I can judge that easily with ink. I'm going to give it a go, though. I'm going to actually have to take this off the brush with my finger. Jeez, that is very gloopy. My, oh my. That sucks. Yeah, we'll do some cake. Let's do that right now, actually. That's a great idea. The best kind, Big Mac? The best kind. Any preference on colour whilst I clean stuff up? Yellow it is. Tissue paper. Yeah, there's some. Yellow it is. You got it, Missy. Wow. Age of Sigmar kits are gorgeous. They're absolutely stunning. It's just a shame about the Stormcast heads. I think if Stormcast heads were like knights, like knightly heads, I think they could have done a lot better. Cake. Where's my stamp? There. There you go. One yellow cake. Hey, Reaper. Hello, hello, hello. All right, let's continue with these reds. Although these bits need to be yellowed. I might do this one yellow. Yeah, we can do Titus. That's a great idea. I'm going to do Titus. There he is. Let's get a layer on him. Macragge. It needs to be the Macragge. The Cantor blue is almost gone. Macragge blue is... I mean, it's taking some hits. Yay. Whoa, Reaper. That's a hell of a question. I've not painted any Grey Knights. What shade would you recommend? Shade is an ink, right? Or KS Warden, a year about. I could use your help. I've got a bit of a question here that I don't exactly know how to answer. Yeah, it's a bit of a toughie. What shade to use on a Grey Knight Dreadnought? Is the Dreadnought the baby carrier one? Is that the one I'm thinking of? No, it's a Dread Knight. So what's a Grey Knight Dreadnought? Oh, I don't know. Big Mac, this is tied to the 500 layers. This is my Golden Demon entry. My winning Golden Demon entry, I might also add. Ooh. Blech. Tally. Could have mentioned it, Nara, frankly. Dropping the ball there a little bit, aren't you? Pen. Thank you. All right. If you say so. Just Nara making up lies now. Just telling porky pies. Okay. You know what? You're probably right. My apologies. Sounds like a table issue. Really sucks that I can't donate to myself. I feel like telling myself I'm a princess. That sucks. That was 100% something that was really good. I could like just prop myself up. But unfortunately, it's a big no-no, guys. So don't ever do that to your own channels. Don't ever donate to yourself. It's a massive no-no and it can get you shut down. Now we know, but it's a real pity. It stings. I don't like it. I don't like it. You all saw it. Spammy just called me a princess. Thank you, Spammy. You dinkers. Thank you. Thank you for doing what I can't. Yeah, it's unfair. It's unfair that you can't call yourself a princess. That's a terrible, terrible thing that they've imposed there. But thank you. I feel like a princess now. Yeah, I feel very much like a princess. Yeah. Also, Spammy, I feel like we've got quite a few similarities. Do you also happen to be wonky of mind? Is that another similarity that we have, or are you a well-rounded, well-adjusted human being? What I'm trying to say is, are you janky? Well, no, Big Mac. It's it's going to be about 65 cents. So no, it's not exactly beer money. I could have done this something other than red. I just realised as I started putting it on. Oh well. Might as well have got it mixed up. Janky days? Okay, yeah, janky days. All right, yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, janky days. I'd be more worried if someone didn't have janky days. The thing with orcs, I paint orcs differently to pretty much everything else. With orcs, I'm trying to make it look disorganized. I'm trying to make it look mucky. I'm trying to make it look like they're covered in junk. It's a very different way of painting. And I have to say, orcs and Death Guard are my two favorite entry-level armies for beginners, I would say. They're both great because they're both very sympathetic to mistakes. And I would put Genestealer Cults, Elder, Tau at the other end of the spectrum. Catch you later, spammies, you little princess, you. We'll catch up with you later. Tomorrow's the big day. If you're about, drop in whenever you fancy. It's going to be a wonderful day. But if I'm not on, then it's gone catastrophically bad. So then you know. I hope for it to be a wonderful day. Let's aim for wonderful day, I say. Playing Space Marine 2 and you feel like you can smell the Death Guard through the screen. I haven't seen anyone rocking a Death Guard's skin yet on that game. I guess the multiplayer would have it. I'll be... Oh, I can't say that. Yeah, forget... No, never mind. Ven's messaged me on Instagram. Ven, is it important, bud? Have I missed something? I can't check Instagram easily. He's not PM'd me in Discord, so I'm going to say it's base related, not tables messed up related. Thanks, buddy. PvP. I've not played PvP. I'm still working out parrying without the blue prompt. I'm still trying to get a handle on that. But to be honest, yesterday I even unplugged my remote. I normally have it sitting on my desk at all times, but I haven't had the compulsion to play. Ironically, the last time I played with Greco was what put me off. That's the last time I played. So I don't know what Greco did, but he's only got to ruin it for everyone. Right, now I get to actually put some ink on, which is going to be nice. I think everything with a coat of Reichland to start with, just to start the level of grime that I'm looking for. But I'm going to go Reichland on everything, if I can find Reichland. Reichland, there we go. That'd be Reichland. So a generous coating of Reichland, and then we can start to move away from this cartooniness. I'm happy to play some Space Marine 2. I mean, like, with tomorrow's stream, we can just play Space Marine 2 as well. Like, 'cause I'm on my phone, so I just have the phone running and then just play it in the background. Just go and randomly play a game. Yeah, they made the tank for me. Yeah, they made the tank. Yeah, they told me what to do. I was merely the conduit. I haven't finished doing the top. I've missed a whole section there. So this is coat 1 muck, but we've actually got quite a few layers to go on before I get to do highlighty stuff. But the idea is to build it up in its entirety. That's why I like to block the colors out on the whole model, because I need to try and get a feel for it of how it looks completely, and then go from there. It's quite hard to hold. I wanted to put it on a base. I wanted to put it on Killer Can size base because it could be in my Killer Can proxy, because I've kind of messed up my Killer Cans. But I can't find the right size base. But I'm going to have to, because I'm getting a lot of paint on my fingers right now. So that's paint that's not staying on the model. So I really need to get it on a base. I need to get that on a base before tomorrow, really. Oh, yeah. I just couldn't. I know I've got one Killer Can that's a bit busted up, and I know it's sitting in the same box with a base. So I know I've definitely got one base. So it's just a case of finding it. I had a little look yesterday, but I didn't find it, so it's tucked away somewhere. But I'm confident that I can track it down before tomorrow. Okay, I'm guessing the bit by the turret is now dry, so I'm going to ink that as well. Okay, good. That's already starting to tie together a little bit. Whoop. Well, yeah, but initial cost, chemicals around the kids, it's not really something I can do. I've got enough miniatures, frankly. The more I look through my stuff, the more I've got like more than enough models to paint. Like I say, I think I'll do 11th this year. And there's the Warlord game stuff. I was thinking of picking up some Trench Crusade, maybe, but then there's the StarCraft stuff as well, but then the Zero Dawn stuff. So I don't know, but we'll see where it goes. I do look at the BattleTech stuff. Yes, I even contacted the BattleTech model company about samples, but I had nothing back. I like BattleTech, but again, the prices of the stuff it's high. So I'm just not spending at the moment. I've got an idea. I'm going to do that, and I'll do 11th. And then it's just stuff to entertain myself on the channel, really. That's what I'm doing. I'm going to go with that. General rule of thumb, do what's fun. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah, well, it was Frankie that gave me the idea for samples, and it just sounds better than, hey, just give me free stuff. Because the issue is that I get a bit embarrassed when I'm trying to sell myself, like, hey, I get this many hours and stuff and whatnot, and blah, 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 blah. So I don't really do it anymore. I think it's fine with the Warlord one, and the Nemesis Games one, and the Goblin Stamping Plates one. And I figure that what I'll do is, when the channel explodes, I'm sure sponsors will be falling over each other to get involved. So we'll just wait till that happens. In the meantime, I'll just focus on enjoying myself. I'm really pleased with how the shoulders came out on this guy. I thought they were too big, but they seem just fine shoulders-wise. I'm really pleased with those. They could even be my favourite. Well, I mean, twice they've got back to me. Twice they said I've been put through to their marketing department. Twice the marketing department hasn't got back to me. So I think I'll wait. I'll wait till something explodes, and then we can reach out to them again. Because there's more than enough to be getting on with. And I want to do the Purity Seals thing and more silliness in the streams. I want the streams to become really silly. Not enough people are... Not enough people are spitting their drink out. I'm not hearing enough comments like, "Oh, I almost choked." I need someone to choke to death. I need someone to choke on their food. That's the next goal. Hey, don't forget to like and subscribe so you can choke to death whilst watching. Yes. Yeah, and in the meantime, I would, like I say, it's not about waiting, it's about having fun. So I will just keep going with the funsies. We've got the 1,000 hours, and I like the idea of aiming for a hot tub stream at 1,000 hours. There would be nothing I'd like more than to present you all with the privilege of Cake Cam for stream 1,000 hours. Oh, Nara, I'd love to have a barbecue. I'd love to have a barbecue today. Can you have yourself an extra dollop of burger for me, please? Just know that I would love to be sitting there having a burger. Anything barbecue. It doesn't even need to be a burger. I don't know why I'm fixating on burgers. Any flame cooked meat would be lovely. Oh, ribs, yes. That would be lovely. You should, as Americans, I'm pretty sure when you see the racks of ribs here, you'd laugh. You'd be like, "What's that? What's that supposed to be?" I'm certain of it. I'm certain the portion size is ridiculously small. This side. He's come out nice as well. All right, there's still a lot to do on them, but we're getting there. And we all know that the first layers are the slowest. Well, I will 100% take you up on that. Yep, I will take you up on that offer. When everything takes off, Nara, you've now invited me around for barbecue. Sorry, that's now a thing. You can't take it back. No, you've invited. I'm doing it. I do want coleslaw. Yes, of course. Why would I not want coleslaw? Oh, I got a little bit of ink on the tattoo there. I think he's gonna like that tattoo. It don't matter. It don't matter if the channel's taken off. I have too. It's fine. Like, it doesn't... It's not an issue. I mean, like, guys, you realize just how crazy the ad revenue can go, right? It can go completely bonkers. Bonkers. Then we don't need to worry about donations. I can do giveaway stuff, so I'm going to buy a load of gift codes. The ad revenue will go ridiculous. And then there'll be sponsors throwing stuff at me, which then can be passed on. There's a roadmap. We're just waiting for the spark. That's all. The little ignition. In the meantime, I'll try and become funny. I'll try and do a funny. Ha ha ha. What about? Oh no. Okay, don't unsubscribe. He's not funny. He just choked. He just choked himself to death trying to make a joke. Make a joke table. No, I don't have the funnies. Unsubscribe. Is that inked? Yeah, this guy's looking... I tell you what, they weren't done until today. Love them. Oh, all three are inked. Oh, brilliant. Okay, that's good. They're not dry, however. Oh, I can mess about with this dude. I need to move you out the way a second, little tanky. You just need to dry over here, pretty please. Thank you. I'm definitely going to find that base for tomorrow. I don't like holding the tank. It's too jagged as well. I'm rubbing loads of sections off. Right, we need a nice light blue. Can't wait for 1,000 hours. Can't wait. You guys are in for such a treat with Cake Cam. You are in for such a treat. I know exactly how I'm going to go about doing it as well. That's not enough I've mixed, but let's just get what we've got done. Okay, blue, blue, blue. I've got this blue now, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use it on lenses. I'm going to go ahead and whack blue in there and there and here. And this screen is going to be blue, as I already have it. Any other lenses? That needs a bit of glue. See that? It's wibbly wobbly. I'm going to glue that. In fact, I'm going to glue that now before I forget. Glue, where are you? And glue is... Oh, there you are. Oh, low battery. Brr. That's all it needs. Excellent. Right, won't be painting any more of him then if he's drying, because I will no doubt put the brush in that glue. I'm going to find a base. I think I want to glue that one down. I don't like that it's just freestyling it. How do I know what size Killer Can base is? They feel a bit small. As for comparison, that's a Terminator. Is that Killer Can size base? I'm not so sure it is. It might be one bigger. I really need to find that Killer Can. Where would you be? Ah, you're lurking in here, no doubt. This is where you are. Yeah, this is definitely where you are. Bingo. Okay, so I have my base with Killer Can feet on. So that's definitely Killer Can size. And this base is, oh, it's the same. Perfect. And I have two of them. So I can do a second tank. Perfect. That works out nicely. haven't got the boxes. These killer cans are ancient. I got them like 2018. So I mean, I'm just going to put it on this base. I don't care about correct base sizes. I just want it on a base at this point. What was the two last numbers on the bottom? 3-1. Games Workshop 2002 9937 99999 031. I'm fine with that. If it's not the right size for a killer can proxy, it can just be proxy for something else. I have no issues with that. It's just nice to be able to hold it by the base. I'm good? Okay, fantastic. Do you know what? I like this tank so much, I might make another one. Because I've really messed up my killer cans. They're lovely, but I wish I got a Death Dread instead. I think I'd have preferred one of those. Ooh. Even though this guy is barely done, it's so nice to get all the colours marked on. The other ones are still drying. I thought having 5 models on the go, I thought I wouldn't have to like chop and change. Like I thought I'd be able to have one dry by the time I get the next one. I think it looks orky. So my goal was no straight edges, no straight lines. Everything I wanted to be janky. And I like the idea that it's got to turn this way to shoot at targets lower down. And I think that's enough checkered. A little bit of checker on each side is enough. I wanted to get the stamps on. And I wanted to use some more of this red and yellow, but it's just not dry. This guy might be dry. Maybe I can do a bit of this guy. I mean, I'm premature with this yellow, but I've got it on the palette, so I wanted to just do it. I do believe it was a mix of Genestealer Purple and Abaddon Black with a little bit of ink mixed in for good measure, which would have probably have been like, oh, I don't know. It could have been Carrion Burr Crimson. It could have been Drukhari Nightshade. I'm not sure which one it was actually. I can try and mix them up for you. I could do that. So I've got another chaplain that needs doing. We could do that if you wanted to mix up some purples. I tell you one thing though, you could just go to the video and you'd find it. That's for sure. You might have to rummage around for it a little bit, but it's there. It might be no, it's on this channel, I think. Or it's on the little one. I think it's on this one. I think it was before M-Gate. I think you could track it down. Do you want me to hold it up? Is that any help? I don't know if seeing it on screen you could get a screenshot and then get a colour match. I don't know. The thumbnail will have a picture of it. You could just do that as well. I don't need to then find it. Oh. I think I'm out of time. Yeah, I'm going to get it for you, Nara. I'll do that and then I'll go. Hang on a second. So my stream timer just reset. And it says, yeah, it says no one watching. How mysterious. No, I'm pretty sure I can find it, Nara. Give me a second. Hang on a sec. Let me look. Let me look for you. I'm pretty confident it's in this box. Oh, it's not in that box. Nara, I can't find it. So if you it's tables underscore miniatures on TikTok or Instagram, and it's on those. Okay, so it is there. So if you have either Instagram or TikTok, if not, you could ask Ven very nicely, and he can find you a copy of the picture on Instagram. Sorry, it's in a bigger box and it's under stuff. Sorry, Nara. But yeah, so that's me for today. I will catch you tomorrow for the big day. I don't know about Doble. I might get an early night because tomorrow's going to be so much fun. Nara, if you haven't got a picture of it yet from then when I get home after the kids pick up, I will have a rummage for it, okay? And I'll get it in Discord. I'll do that for you. Okay. But best of luck in case you get it sorted beforehand. And thanks for watching, guys. I will see you later. All right, bye.